Welcome back, everybody, for the next battle report here. I'm here again with Nick, and we are playing another practice mission for Capital City Bloodbath, which is in 2 weeks. We're helping Nick practice for that tournament. We are playing Capital Bloodbath Mission 2, and it's going to be my Ravenwing 1850 points versus Nick's Chaos Demons. Alright, so we've got the armies out here on both sides. So Capital Bloodbath Mission 2 has a primary of 2 objectives. Nick will be starting on that side. It's Dawn of War deployment. Nick's objective is right there. It's a fixed point. We didn't get to place them. And my objective is tucked into that rune there. And if you watched my game mat review video, you'll note this mat and this terrain. The runes here provided by GameMat.eu, great looking stuff. Anyway, so the primary mission is to hold or contest your own and or your opponent's objective. So that's the primary. The secondary is straight up kill points, so a point for each unit destroyed. And then the tertiary is Slay the Warlord, Line Breaker, and First Strike, which is killing a unit in your first turn. We've rolled up deployment side, so I'm going to stay on this side where my army is now. Nick's starting on that side, but not deployed yet. We're going to go over our armies and then get back to you. Alright, so Nick, what you bringing today to this battle?
Well, I'm bringing 2 Demon Combined Arms detachments. One has Fate Weaver and 2 Heralds. The 2 Heralds are over here on disc. They have, one has the Grimoire is a level 3, the other one has Paradox and is a level 3. They will be joining a unit of 8 Screamers. The 2 troops choices for that that CAD is a unit of 13 and a unit of 16 Pink Horrors. The second Demon CAD has Bellacore, and it has the Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage, or the commonly known D-Thirster. He'll have the Armor of Scorn, and he has a gift. I rolled up the +1 wound, it will not die. And then the 2 troops choices are 2 units of Nurglings.
Okay. That's about it. It's the same army that I played last time with the Space Wolves. So it should be a new challenge both for me with my Ravenwing and hopefully for Nick. It's like a completely different sort of army. And like last time, I just want to take a few moments here just to point out the amazing paintwork that Nick has put onto these models. Really, really beautiful. Can't really see Bellacore because he's just black, but he's painted well. Even the detail on all of these little horrors, a lot of time in chaff units people don't put in a lot of time, but it just looks fantastic. And of course the Bloodthirster looks amazing. And then we got Mr. Two-Head. Sesame Street Bird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big bird.
Alright. Okay, so Nick will be deploying on this side. Let's go over to my side here. So I'm bringing a Ravenwing Strike Force, and this is going to be led by Samael. A lot of people say, "Oh, why Samael is not a great? He's overpriced." But it's Ravenwing, man. You got to bring Samael. There's no argument. And so Samael's coming. He's riding the last remaining jet bike in the Imperium, and he's standard. There's no upgrades. He will be leading a unit of a command squad, which is right behind here. The command squad here is a 6-man squad, and there's going to be a banner, the Ravenwing Company banner. There's a grenade launcher there. There's an apothecary, and this is modeled as a champion, but he's just going to be a stock Black Knight. So that's the 6-man command squad, beautifully painted. You can find the army preview video in the comments below, so I won't spend too much time, but it looks great. Also in the HQ slot will be the Interrogator Chaplain. Now I didn't have this guy there for the army preview, so I just want to point out one of the local guys here converted this Interrogator Chaplain on a bike, and it just looks fantastic. If I can get into focus here. There we go. Yeah, that just looks, I mean, it's a crazy awesome model. And then all that cape, the robe is basically all green work. The sensor on the top. This bolt gun is actually going to be a Mace of Redemption, but we're still awaiting the bit to arrive off eBay to do the conversion, so just ignore that for now. But he's armed with the Mace of Redemption, and he's on a bike. No other relics. So he's the Interrogator Chaplain. And then the rest of my Ravenwing Strike Force includes this 5-man squad of Black Knights right here. And they are stock, except one of them has the grenade launcher. That guy there. And then another 4-man squad of Black Knights, just stock, no grenade launcher. And that's the Ravenwing Strike Force. They're going to be backed up by the Ravenwing Support Squadron, which is composed of the Dark Shroud. The Dark Shroud is here. Looks great. And by the way, Nick, there's no assault cannon, it's just standard heavy bolter. And then 3 Typhoon Missile Launcher land speeders. Again, no assault cannons, but upgraded with the Typhoon Missile Launchers and the stock heavy bolters. And then, sorry, I forgot, as part of the Ravenwing's Strike Force, there's also 2 independent units, 2 land speeders, which are just stock heavy bolters with Typhoon Missile Launcher upgrades. And finally, I wasn't discouraged last time with the Weird Storm Brotherhood's struggles against 20-something odd Chaos Demon Psychic Dice. So I'm bringing a Librarius Conclave rocking White Scars Chapter Tactics, which for the hit and run doesn't really matter because they're going to have hit and run anyway for the most part. But it allows me to bring the Hunter's Eye, which gives me ignores, cover, and +1 ballistic skill for the guy holding it. So the guy with the fist here in the middle, he's going to be the guy with the Hunter's Eye. They're all level 2. They all have Psychic Hoods as standards, and they're all on bikes. They have 4 swords. That guy's left his sword at home. He's just waving his hand around. So we've got Fisty here. We've got Sword on Shoulder Librarian here as an Auspex. And we have Sword up in the air guy who's just stock level 2. The Mr. Fisty rolled on Divination. So he has Prescience, Perfect Timing, and Forewarning. Pretty good rolls. Mr. Sword on Shoulder has Null Zone and Psychic Fortress, and the Sword in the Air has Veil of Time, thank God, got that, and Psychic Scourge, which I doubt I'm even going to try and cast. Any Malediction is basically doomed to failure against this Chaos army. Okay, so that's my army. So Nick's going to deploy first, and we'll get back to you after deployment right before the first turn. Alright, so we're back after deployment. So Nick deployed first. And so what's the strategy behind your deployment here, Nick?
I wanted to get a lot of my warp charge on the table. Because since, well, I deployed first, so I wouldn't really have known. Well, since you have a lot of shooting, my shooting comes from warp charge and stuff like that. So I didn't want to be on the back foot. It also meant that I could force your hand with my infiltrators. I could prevent your scout and whatnot. And it also meant, since I rolled for turn 1, I could be a little bit more cavalier and have my stuff on the board and not worry too much unless you see is about losing it, so I can get all my buffs up and whatever. So the strategy is, like you saw with the Nurglings, make you sweat, make you focus on Nurglings. If you're shooting at Nurglings, you're not shooting at more important stuff, which is great. And then if they don't die, I get an early lead in the scoring over there.
Yeah, so those guys are going to grab you 4 points basically at the start of your turn 2 unless I can kill them.
Essentially.
And they're basically 2+ in cover there.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
So that's, yeah, that's about it. Hopefully reserve rolls don't go your way and then I can take out your army piece by piece. But I'm not terribly worried. Most of my stuff will either be super invol or in the air anyway.
Okay, so you infiltrated these Nurglings into this building.
Yeah.
And they're a blocked line of sight from my support squadron.
Prevents.
You've got those dudes over there on my objective, basically, in those runes. And then you've got dudes hanging out here, Be'lakor and Fate Weaver. Fate Weaver, he started there last time.
Yeah, he likes the corner.
And those guys started like that last time too.
Yeah, they like the lining the edge.
And then you've got your
Thirster
probably coming in deep strike, and then you've got those guys coming in deep strike, and that's it, right?
That's right, yep.
Okay. So my deployment, I deployed second. My strategy was unlikely to get first strike, really, given his deployment. So I just not bothered with that, and I want to get myself up the table quickly, so I've decided to actually reserve and outflank my whole Ravenwing support squadron, so they're all hanging out there. And then, my Ravenwing attack force. And then I start my support squadron on the table here, and I put them so that they're fairly flexible. I can jump over this way and maybe try and kill these Nurglings. I could jump over this way and try and kill Fate Weaver before he takes off. I could take out some of these Screamers over there. You know, the less Screamers in the start, the less effective it is. These guys are what I really need to try and kill, but there's just no way, given the terrain, that I can get there. This big wall blocks my line of sight as it is. I can get one speeder onto the top of the thing, but 2 cracked missiles is not going to be enough to kill 3 bases of Nurglings, so that's kind of a waste, and he'll score those points anyway. And all my guys are guaranteed to come in the next turn, and hopefully I can take those guys out. Otherwise, it's going to be a big point deficit right from the beginning. So yeah, that was not good. I guess in hindsight, what I could have done was start my bikes on, and then scout them forward, and then I could have probably taken out those Nurglings first turn with some charging.
Well, yeah, charging, or you have the Hunter's Eye.
Yeah, so yeah, in hindsight that may have been a better thing to do, but anyway.
I would have been able to put them there anyways, because they would have to be outside of 12 inches, right?
But it can be inside 12 inches if it's blocked line of sight, isn't it?
If they're within line of sight, it's 18 for infiltrate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I made a big mistake there from the beginning.
Exactly. So if you would have put your guys up on the 12-inch line, they would not have been able to go anywhere near that.
Yeah. Okay, well that was a mistake. Well, that may mean the game for me, but we'll see. And then, those are my first turn options. So, gonna see if I can seize. I think it'd be nice if I can seize, because then I get 2 chances to kill the Nurglings before they score something.
Yeah.
So here we go. No.
Negative.
All right. First turn, Demons coming up. All right. End of Demons. Turn 1 movement. Be'lakor is taken to the skies and is landed on top of this big rune here, brandishing his sword menacingly. Big Bird has flown and is in the skies just near these Nurglings here. These guys in the runes didn't do anything. And the Screamer Star is moved up just a little bit there. They are within 6 of these objectives. The contesting and securing range is 6 inches, so they're in there. And I think that was about it. So we'll go on to the Psychic phase. Nick has already rolled 2. So what are you going to do, Nick? I have no dice on the board right now. So.
You have no dice?
No, my librarians are off.
Okay, I have 4, 3. That's 7. Plus 6 here, that'll be a 13, plus 3, 16, so I'll be at 18 dice.
18 uncontested dice. Oh dear.
Alright. Herald with Paradox will throw 4 at Cursed Earth. Yeah.
Okay.
It goes off on 3.
Okay.
So you can't really do
that
it.
gives them the +1 invuln, right?
Yeah, anybody within 12 inches, and my deep striking stuff, if I do it within them, doesn't, yeah. Okay, Fate Weaver will throw 4 at Flicker Fire, at the 2d6, 3d6 Flicker Fire, sorry, that's a Warp Charge 2, at this land speeder.
Can I take that?
Oh, it doesn't go off.
Doesn't matter, it doesn't go off.
Yeah. Should I be doing incursion? Yeah, we will.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, it does not go off.
Failed again.
Failed again.
Alright, I still got my
2 dice.
2 dice. Woohoo!
That's right.
so both have changed, hitting the land speeders.
Oh,
double one. Oh, and I still got my 2 days.
I know. Jeez, man, I couldn't get anything. He'll try for 2.
Final 2 dice.
Yeah, to see if I can get an Exalted Flamer. I need 2 successes.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a fairly ineffectual 16 dice. I didn't even get to use my 2.
I know.
Let's just see if I get 6s. Oh, I got 1 6 anyway. Okay. Well, on to shooting. You got any shooting, Nick?
No, but there is Warp Storm table.
Okay, Warp Storm table. I don't like Warp Storm tables. 7. Nothing happens. Okay.
All right, that's essentially
no assaults.
No.
Okay, so we're at the end of Demons turn 1. These guys just turbo boosted there, so they're right in the grill now of the support squadron. Nobody else did anything else, basically. So no kill points, you don't score the objectives yet, and no Linebreaker Warlord or first strike.
Yeah.
So no points, 0-0 still, and we'll come back at the end of the movement phase for Ravenwing turn 1. Alright, so end of my movement phase and actually end of my turn here. You know, my deployment really kind of sucked. I screwed that up, as we already said. And basically all these guys are basically unkillable. They're on 2+ invuln re-rolling 1s. Bellacor's a 2+ Jinx save up there. There's a 3+ invuln here on Fate Weaver is also flying. These guys are 2+ in runes. Cover save. Those guys are 2+ in runes cover save. So I didn't really think there's much point standing around, potentially getting charged by the Screamer Star and not killing anything. So I actually just moved and boosted my squadron over here in preparation for arrival of the rest of the team next time. So that was my turn. Basically, there's no psychic phase, there's no assaults or anything, and so we'll just go on to Demons turn 2. Okay, turn 1. Turn 2, Demons movement and reserves. So Grimoire did go off on the Screamer Star, but required Fate Weaver's reroll, so they're Grim. And reserves, they all came on. So these guys deep struck without scattering right onto this objective, and probably just going to sit there the whole game until I kill them, which is a real pain in the ass for me. And then the Mr. Batman, Bloodthirster, came down right behind them and is flying. Okay, so and then Be'lakor zoomed over here from building to building like the true Batman, and Fate Weaver flew basically from here up to there. The Nurglings and those dudes over there didn't do anything. So the question is, and maybe you can suggest to me what I should do or not. I can see the Bloodthirster through these runes with my support squadron. Should I intercept or not? And leave your comments below if you think I make the right choice or not. I'm going to intercept with all the Typhoon missiles. Okay, so I decided there's no point wasting interceptor rounds on somebody. I'm going to have to roll 6 to hit, and then have to roll quite well to wound, and then has all sorts of crazy saves, and -1 strength because of that crazy armor he has. So I decided that one Typhoon speeder and the Dark Shroud can see these dudes, so I'm going to shoot at them. I'm going to shoot the frag, which is heavy 2 blast. So the first one is going to go there.
Okay.
And hold that for me, Nick. Direct hit. Yep. Second one, same place. And so the ballistic skill strafing run, so ballistics go 5.
Okay, so it's another hit.
So yeah, so another hit. So how many guys have I got there?
That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 times 2?
Yep, 16.
So 16. Alright, so we got 16 hits, wounding on 3s. It's pretty good.
10 wounds.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 wounds.
That's 4.
And that's AP6, so.
Alright, well, they're within 12 of the unit that is cursed, so they're at a 4-up invul, rerolling 1. So, here's 3 1s. Let's see what we can convert. Nice.
Oh.
So I lose 3 guys.
3 guys. Okay. It's not too bad. Okay. And Heavy Bolter, Dark Shroud. And that is 2 hits. Strength 5. Oh, double 1. Okay. Okay. That wasn't very good, but that's what we did. So we'll go on now with shooting is Psychic Phase. Okay, Winds of the Warp.
Winds of the Warp. So now because they showed up, I was gonna be at 18, but you reduced the number, so now I'm only at 17 dice.
Oh, so I achieved something.
Yeah. 18 dice.
And I got this baby.
Yeah.
To deny. Let's go.
We're gonna do 3 Cursed Earth from the dude with Paradox. It goes off. He has Paradox, so I'm gonna switch the dice. I can. Over. Actually, I'm not going to switch the dice because that would make him
Peril.
Peril.
Yeah, that's a funny situation.
Yeah. Because I don't want a peril, but then it still gives you a chance to deny it.
Well, yeah. I mean, all the other spells are warp charge, like 2 or higher.
Well, some are 1.
Well,
yeah.
Shriek is 1.
Yeah.
Well, you can't shriek vehicles anyway. Okay, so you're not switching it?
No, I have bad luck with perils.
Okay. I only got 1 dice, so I might as well.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, okay.
So that's good. This guy will throw Flicker Fire at that land speeder. He'll do the 2d6 Flicker Fire. Actually, I only need 3. So it goes off. Or no, the 3d6 Flicker Fire. But you know what? I said 2d6, so I'm going to do that.
So what do you got?
So so do you want to jink?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. So 6 shots. He's
What strength?
hitting strength 6.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Not bad.
That's pretty good.
Don't feel so bad about not using prescience. And then 4s to glance,
4s to
5,
glance.
6 pen. Ooh, just 1 pen.
Just 1 pen.
So you're good.
And jink. Okay, Flicker Fire from Fate Weaver. 3d6.
Yeah. So I need 2 successes. We're good. So 3d6 shots. 9. 3.
And it's the same, right? Same strength.
He's hitting on 2s, but it's strength 5 now.
Oh.
He's got a special...
Oh, so the more shots you get, the less powerful?
No, it's because he's got a special upgrade that increases the strength on his... So, hitting on 2s.
Demons. So many rules.
He's got Bliss Skill 6, so I can reroll these. If they get 6s, they're hits. Good. And then 5s to glance. 6... Or, sorry, I should have asked, you want to...
Yeah, they're already jinking.
So the whole unit counts as jinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the rest of the turn.
So, that's cocked.
So you need 5s to glance, right?
5s to glance.
2 glance, 1 pen.
Yeah, exactly.
So what you want to take first?
Roll the pen first, see what happens.
Roll the pen first. Good.
Good. And then
2 glances. And it's good.
Alright.
Alright, last dice. Bolt of Change.
Goes off.
Okay.
So, it's a 24-inch beam. So I can do here and hit this and the...
So 2 hits?
Yeah. It's strength d6 plus 4. So that'll be strength 7.
2
yep.
hits.
So 2 hits.
You don't have to hit with it because it's a beam.
Yeah, that's right. So
3's to glance.
So
1 pen.
1 pen, and I don't know if you get to jink with beams.
I don't know.
No, I don't think you get to jink with beams.
Okay, so I don't get to jink because technically it doesn't target me. It targets a point 24 inches away from the caster, but I do get my stealth from the Dark Shroud there, so I get a 6+ save in the open. So here we go. For the pen. No.
Oh.
Okay, so what the pen do? Is it AP anything?
AP2. So
AP2?
plus 1 plus your open top, right? So plus 2 to this. 6.
Oh!
So
Alright, so 4 inches. It hits the other 2, and that's strength 6, I believe, isn't it? We'll check and get back to you. Okay, strength 4 AP dash, so you need 6s to glance.
Negative.
Alright, so nothing happens. Okay, so I lost the speeder there.
Yeah.
And that's the end of your dice.
And it's psychic phase.
Okay, any shooting?
Well, Warp Storm.
Oh yeah, Worm Storm.
7.
7 again, okay.
Nothing again. Okay,
that's okay.
So,
I don't mind 7s.
we're gonna do some runs and turbo boosts.
No assaults?
Negative.
Okay, we'll come back at the end of the turn here. Okay, so the Screamer Star has done some crazy demon shenanigans and like turbo boosted over these guys, and apparently they all just hit the Dark Shroud. So anyway, apparently it's 8d3 hits. So let's see the damage. It's going to be some mental math.
So 3, that's going to be 6, plus 2, 4, 6, 8. That'll be 14, 15, 16 hits. So just the 1. After all that.
Just the 1?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. That was, yeah.
No. So that's a glance.
He gets to reroll. Ravenwing.
Why?
Ravenwing allows you to reroll cover saves while jinking. They're jinking, and this is a cover save.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, the F case clarified that you can reroll other cover saves even if you're not allowed to jink. For example,
you did jink, but I guess you still count as jinking?
Yeah, I jink for the rest of the turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I take 1.
Yeah, I'll point. Yeah.
Alright, so it's down to 2.
Not quite as much as I want it, but anyway.
Okay.
Then these guys will run 4 inches.
Okay, so end of demon turns 2. It was not too bad, I guess. The Screamers did some shenanigans there to manage to take a hull point off the Dark Shroud. We lost a speeder to some uncanny beam power. These guys have just moved up here, and that's about it. So at the end of Nick's turn, so Belcor didn't do anything, eh?
No,
he's just ignoring everybody.
Yeah.
Taking in the sights. Okay, so at the end of Nick's turn 2, he now is on
6 points.
4 points for that objective.
Yeah.
And 2 points for holding his own objective, so 6 points. Okay, so we'll be back in Ravenwing turn 2. Okay, beginning of turn 2 for the Ravenwing. So as per Ravenwing Strike Force rules, they've come on automatically. Rolling for outflanks, the big command squad, sort of little Death Stars, all come on this side. The 5-man group of Black Knights has come on that side. In the movement phase, the support squadron is backed away, just over there. So the 3 librarians have joined the main squad. And then these 3 units ended up on this side of the table, sandwiched between the Nurglings and these blue dudes. And they're going to be looking at those guys holding that objective. So there's 1 Black Knight squad over here and 2 individual speeders. And so that wins the war plus 4. So that gives me 10. That gives Nick like 21 dice. So good luck here. So the Fist Librarian, all the librarians are attached to the main squad there. The Fist Librarian, first off, is going to cast Psychic Fortress, Warp Charge 1. It's going to throw 3 dice at it. Now, I'm not using the Librarian's Conclave channeling thing, and they're just going to cast individually.
Okay.
So that's 3 successes with Perils.
What is that? What's the spell do?
This gives me Fearless, Adamantium Will, and 4+ Invuln against Witchfires.
4+ Invul against Witchfires. Fearless Adamantium Will. Can have it.
Okay. Perils is a 5. Leadership test. And passed. Whew. So nothing happens. Okay, so the Sword on Shoulder Librarian is going to cast Prescience. I need Warp Charge 2 on 4 dice. And that is passed again, Perils.
So that's going to be that same unit?
Yeah, big unit.
Okay, we'll try to deny with all this.
With this crazy amount of dice.
Yep.
Alright, so denied, and the Perils 6 is the super save, right?
Yeah.
If I pass the leadership. Okay, leadership 10. And failed. Okay, so he perilled, he rolled 6, but he failed his leadership, so he took a wound instead of becoming Superman. That really sucks. And it was denied. So I got 3 dice left, and I'm going to cast, that same guy is going to cast Veil of Time. If I peril again, I'll be really annoyed. But Veil of Time, Warp Charge 2, I only got 3 dice left. Here we go. And a success.
Alright. Oh, you get it.
No, okay.
Wait. Fady reroll.
Yeah, but it's not cast. Oh no, you used it already on Grimoire.
No, I get it this turn, and your player turn.
In my player turn too?
Every player turn.
What? Give me a break.
Yeah!
Oh, come on.
So worth it.
Okay, so beginning of the shooting phase there. Now Sammy's going to take a pot shot at these Nurglings and the runes there. This unit has the Librarian with the Hunter's Eye in it, so they get ignore cover. Here we go. That's going to be gets hot roll. No, that's good. Alright, so I can get 2 guys if I kind of put it in there. Oh, 12-inch scatter. Yeah, okay, so that's not hitting anybody. Okay, he has a twin-linked Stormbolter. And so twin-linked. And 2 hits. That's strength 4, toughness 3,
yep.
wounding on 3s, 2 wounds.
Hunter's
Ignores
Eye.
cover. Yeah.
Take 2 wounds.
Alright, 2 wounds. They got what, 3 each?
4 each.
4 each? Okay. Twin-linked bolters on the chaplain. Okay, 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. And 1 wound.
On them?
Yep.
Okay. Take another.
Okay, they're all the same unit, so you have to shoot the same guy.
Okay.
Okay, there's 3 librarians here, all with twin-linked bolters, so that's 6 shots. And actually one of them has BS5, but that's fine. I'll just count them all as the same because I did it wrong. So and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wounds.
Ooh, 1 more, so 1 base dies.
Alright. Whirling them away. Okay, now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plasma talons. Okay, so they're outside double tap range, so 4 shots, twin linked. Alright, so that's 3, and wounding on 2s. And that's 2 wounds.
Both save, which is nice because that would have doubled them out.
Okay, so just 1 grenade. Going hits, and strength 6, and wounds. Ugh, Nick, your dice are on fire tonight.
I'm loving it. It makes up for that psychic phase.
Alright, so all that shooting. Oh, I forgot this dude. Sorry, 1 more plasma talon. And hits and wounds.
Oh.
Okay. So that was instant death. Cool. So 1 more guy left there. Okay, so that's that big unit shoot. So 4 shots, twin linked.
Do they get hot, these ones?
They can, yeah. If they,
Okay.
yeah. So just 1 miss. Oh, 1.
Good.
And saves it. And the grenade launcher. 1 shot. And twin linked. Okay. So that was fairly ineffectual. And finally we have these guys here. So this guy can't shoot because he intercepted. So there's basically heavy bolter and dark shot also intercepted. So there's heavy bolter and typhoon missiles. We'll shoot them into these dudes here. So heavy bolter, 2 hits, and 2 wounds. So you got covered.
On where? In there?
Yeah, so you got covered now.
2 wounds, heavy bolter. We're good.
Okay, and then typhoon, I'm going to shoot. Okay, I'm going to use the crack missiles, heavy 2. 1 hit, strength 8.
Cover. We're good.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was a waste. Okay, let's go over to the other side.
Nurgle for the win.
Okay, these guys don't got any cover. Okay, so we got 4 plasma talons. They're outside double tap range. Here we go. And that's 4 hits. Wounding on 2s, I presume.
Yep.
And that's only 2 wounds.
Alright, 2 saves. 1, so.
Okay, there's no grenade launcher there. So these guys are all going to shoot in there, so I'll just roll them at the same time. So 2 heavy bolters. Okay, 4 hits. And 4 wounds.
These guys?
Yep.
4 dead.
That's better. Okay, and 4 crack missiles or 2 blasts. 4 blasts. 4 blasts would be quite a lot of work. All right, let's do 4 blasts. All right. So I'm gonna center right there in the middle, so that I'll hit 3 guys as it is. So first blast. So that scatters. They got strafing runs, so there's FPS 5. So scatters 3 that way. So
4 that way.
oh yeah, 4 that way. So probably they're gonna miss.
Yeah, it'd be like in here somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. So first one misses. Second one. Oh, that scatters right back. That missed. Third one
hits. So
direct
3
hits.
guys.
So 3 hits. Fourth one, and that'll hit too.
So
Okay, so 6 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So wounding on 3, strength 4, and 4 wounds.
3 guys die.
All right, 3 more guys.
Good. Doesn't much matter now. How much did it die? 3?
3, yeah. Okay, only 2 guys left there, but I didn't get any kill points for that. 1 Nurgling left on full wounds, so that wasn't very successful. That's the end of my shooting phase. There's nobody that I can assault because I just came in. And so I think that's it, basically. Okay, so at the end of my turn, I scored Zilcho. I'm way behind, I think 6-0 down. That's the end of Ravenwing turn 2. We'll come back with Demons turn 3. Alright, Demons turn 2. They Grimoire that unit again. Okay, and that was fine. They have moved up. I assume they're going to charge or multi-charge this bunch of Ravenwing people. I think this game might be over soon, but we'll see. Bellicor has landed just outside the ruins here. His intentions unclear. Fate Weaver still flying hot-scotching runes over to here. There's 2 left of that horror unit, and they've just moved into the cover, still holding that objective. This dude here has not moved. He's still holding that objective. The Bloodthirster has landed now and looking at wiping out this side of the Ravenwing. And these Nurglings have come out to play, and these guys have not. And that's about it. So we're going to go to Psychic phase now. Winds of the Warp 4.
How many do you have?
I got 10.
Okay, he'll throw 5 at Cursed Earth.
So Cursed Earth.
Goes off on 3.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think I can stop that.
Okay. He's got Cursed Earth. He'll throw 3 at Prescience. I can flip them, but then I end up... Well, we will. And then I'll suffer perils.
So you succeed on 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Perils. 2. So I think that's...
Okay, so he perilled and lost a wound and lost prescience, which is funny because he just cast it.
So it's his last...
He's like, oh shit, oh, what did I just... Oh,
yeah.
shit, oh. So which guy lost the wound?
The
unpainted
Paradox.
guy?
Yeah.
Okay. How many wounds they got?
2.
Okay.
So Boon of Flame to create a Exalted Flamer. Goes off on 2.
Okay, I'm going to throw 5 dice at that.
Okay.
Nope, failed.
Alright.
I don't like the sound of anything flamer.
Yeah, he's gonna be an asshole, I'm not gonna lie. Especially since you're all bunched up. So he'll go here.
So does he count as deep striking or what?
Except it's not in the movement phase, so he doesn't count as having moved. So he uses his Torrent, Strength 5, AP3 Flamer.
Okay.
Alright. Bellicor will throw 2 at Shriek at this unit.
Okay.
You threw a bunch. He'll throw 3 at Shriek.
I got 5 left.
Goes off on 3. Attack we're using. And then I'll use Fatey Reroll.
Oh.
So 15 minus your leadership over there.
Which is Black Knight's leadership 9. So 6 wounds.
6, yeah.
Shit. And can I jink those?
No, it ignores cover.
Oh, okay. So that means they're all dead.
Yeah. Sorry.
Fatey reroll. Okay, so I lost a unit there.
Fate Weaver will throw 3 at Shriek at the same unit.
Well, that
No, not the same one. This unit.
Yeah.
Goes off on 2.
Okay, I'm gonna try and deny that on 5s. Nope.
Okay. He also hits, so see what happens. 13.
13, a leadership 10,
Yeah.
so 3 wounds.
Yeah.
Do I get invulns? Feel no pains?
You do invul and feel no pain.
Yeah, okay, so
It goes on Samael first, yeah.
because he's the closest.
Yeah.
Can I look out, sir, them?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so 3 wounds?
Yep.
But he has invuln. The other guys don't have invuln.
Exactly, so you'll have to...
Okay, Samuel will tank the 3, a 4+ invuln. And 2 feel no pains. Oh, hey, hang on a second. Forgot about this. Oh, 4+ invulns against witchfires. Fearless and adamantium will.
So you would have denied on
Would I have
4s.
denied on 4s? Did I have a 4?
I don't recall.
Okay, so we checked the video. It's not clear if one of the other dice was a 5 or a 6, so I'm just taking it. So I got 2 more feel no pains on Samuel here. And I make 1, so he loses 1 wound. Sammy's got 3 wounds. So he's down 2.
And then for the last thing, we'll do flicker fire from these guys into this speeder. Goes off on 2.
Okay.
Do you want a jink in the speeder? Strength 5, 2d6.
No.
Okay, 2d6. 6. They are both skill 3, so they're only hitting on 4s.
Yeah, I'm counting my odds here.
And then 5s or 6s. Nothing.
Okay.
Alright, that's it.
Alright, that was not a good psychic phase for me. I lost a whole Black Knight unit. These poor guys over here. And there's basically going to be some carnage coming up now. So on to shooting phase. Now you have some shooting. Warp Storm. Yeah, I always forget this silly thing.
7 again.
7 again. Okay.
Oh well. Okay, shooting.
Yeah. So this ridiculous thing here is going to cause some trouble.
Yeah, he's torrent. So I can probably get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. I think.
Okay. Yeah. 7 guys. Sure.
7. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7. It's only strength 5.
Toughness 5.
4s. So
3 wounds.
just 3 wounds, AP 3.
Okay,
No
and
cover.
Ignoring cover. So
First guy would be this guy.
okay, so he is dead.
Okay, your next guy is probably between Samael, who is what, just over 7, and this guy is 8, so it's Samael's
Okay.
the next one.
Sammy again.
Yeah, unless, yeah, Samael.
Okay, so 2 more wounds.
Yeah.
All right, so invulns. Take it, Sammy. All right, 1 pass, feel no pain. Boom,
Done.
saves it. Okay.
Sweet. Other shooting. I don't have other shooting. Okay.
Okay, more shooting.
Assault phase.
Assaults.
These guys will assault.
Lucky you're so close.
Yeah, look at
Just 1 unit, or are you multi-charging?
No, just the 1 unit.
Okay, so I'm going to Overwatch. Okay,
Yeah.
so this charge here, there's going to be a lot of Overwatch. Maybe I can take some down. So I've got Sammy, Plasma Cannon, can't fire Overwatch, Stormbolter, Twin Links. That's 1 hit. Okay, 1 hit for Sammy. And these guys
You
are...
can do all your bolters.
Yeah, I'll do all my bolters together.
Because they're all the same.
Yeah, so I've got 4 rapid fire Twin Link bolters. No hits so far. No hits. Okay. So bolter wounding on
Toughness 4, 4s.
force. Okay, no wounds. Okay, plasma talons. I got 4 twin linked rapid fire plasma talons. 1 so far. And so it gets hot in there. Alright, 2 so far. Gets hot is saved. Okay, so 2 plasma talons, wounding on 2s, and that's 2 wounds. And basically can't die. Okay, and then this was the grenade. So crack grenade. Not twin linked. Okay, so nothing happened there. Now we're gonna figure out the Overwatch from the support squadron, which can Overwatch, and okay. So supporting Overwatch fire from the support squadron. So 3 heavy bolters, all coming in, non-twin linked heavy bolters. So we got 2 6s there. So these are wounding on 4s, 2 wounds.
Reroll.
Re-rolling 1s, 2+.
Yeah, except it's ITC, right? So it's a 4 up.
Oh yeah, okay, forgot about that. Okay, so 1 screamer takes a wound, and then 4 typhoon crack missiles. And nope, no hits there. Okay, so here we go. We're into combat, and we'll get back to you. We forgot these guys are charging in too, so they're in. They rolled a 6.
Yeah.
We're gonna have you're charging the Black Knights, I assume.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have rapid fire. 2, 4, 6, 8 plasma talons. 2 gets hot, and 1 person dies. And I get to reroll. Okay, another gets hot, and he's fine. So just 1 hit and 1 wound.
Yeah, save. That's good. That would have been an insta kill.
Okay, so they're in over there. Okay, so we're at this big combat here. So Sammy's going to go first. He's at initiative 5, and he's got 3 attacks plus 1 for a pistol, so 4 attacks. And they have Zealot because of the Interrogator Chaplain, so he'll be re-rolling hits on the first turn, and he is Master Crafted. What weapon skill, you guys?
3.
Okay, so he's weapon skill 6.
You're hitting on 3s, yeah.
Yeah, so 4 hits, and his strength 4, so wounding on 4s. And that's 3 wounds. Not that the AP matters against these guys.
Ooh.
2 1s.
Good.
What the? Jeez, Nick. Okay, so Sammy does nothing. Interrogator Chaplain now. He has 3 attacks plus 1 for pistol, and he's got the Mace of Redemption, so he has weapon skill 5, so hitting on 3s again. And Zealot. Alright, 4 hits, strength plus 3, so strength is 7, so wounding on 2s, so 4 hits.
4 wounds. He's only strength 7? Well, we're good.
Okay, and these are blind.
You didn't do any wound.
I don't think you need to wound. We'll check that. So blind is on a hit, but he passed his initiative test, so they're good. And then now initiative 4, I believe the librarians are all initiative 4. Yes, the librarians and Black Knights are all 4, and you guys are 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we're all hitting at the same time. Okay, so we'll roll mine. So Black Knights have...
You have to do your pile in, so they have to pile in.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we're going to pile in our guys. So he piled in already because he attacked. Getting crowded. So this dude is on the 1 room there. Okay, so we're all piled in. This is a freaking mess over here. Okay, so how many Black Knights we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Black Knights with 3 attacks plus pistol. 2 attacks with pistol, so 3 attacks each. So that's 5, so 15 attacks. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 attacks. They're all weapon skill 4.
Hitting on.
Here we go. Hitting on. So you guys weapon skill
3.
Okay, hitting on 3s. And Zealots. Rerolls for Zealots. Alright, that's pretty good. So, strength 5, rending.
Their strength 5?
Yeah, strength plus 1 rending.
What do they have to give them strength 5?
Corvus Hammers.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus 1 rending.
So on 3s.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, and 1 rend. It doesn't really matter.
No.
Okay, so 3, 6, 8. 8 wounds.
6, 8.
Just 1.
And we're saved.
And saved.
So, my turn then?
Well, the librarians can go too, but you can go first.
Do your librarians.
So, their weapon skill 5. Zealot. Alright, so they all hit. And strength, just normal force swords. Okay, so just use your strength. Strength 4 against toughness 4. There we go. Alright, so that's 5 wounds. That's a lot of wounds and nobody's dying.
Oh, wow.
3 ones.
Three
Watch
ones.
it, 3 sixes.
So we take
good
a
enough.
wound. So, there we go.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to use a purple die. So. There we go.
Okay. Go for it.
8 screamers. They will use their strength 5 AP2 attack. They're prescience. They're hitting on 4s. Prescienced. 7 hits.
Your rolls are crazy today, Nick. Look at all the 5s and 6s.
And 4s for wounding. So 4 AP2 wounds.
Okay. I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but I'm going to lose this guy.
We're going to feel no pain? Does he get feel no pain?
Oh yeah, he gets feel no pain.
So. Nope.
Oh, okay. I'm going to lose this guy.
Okay, roll your feel no pain first.
I'm assuming I'm going to fail it because of the dice today.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
And then 2 more wounds. I'll take it on the chaplain, 4 plus invuln.
1
And feel no pain.
No, so
Okay,
he takes a
so he takes a wound.
So I'm at 3 wounds so far.
Yeah, so chaplain's also on 2 wounds. That one's on Sammy. Okay, survived. Lost 2 guys. Okay. Okay, so I passed, so we're stuck. It's my turn next, right?
Yeah.
So I automatically pass hit and run rolls because of the Ravenwing banner, and I get to go 3d6. Okay, so I hit and run, and I auto passed the hit and run because of the banner. I rolled 13, which is just enough to allow me to clear it to the other side. Apparently, I ignore the models I was in combat with. I guess they're all tussled up, and maybe I end up on this side of the combat. I don't know. Whatever, so I managed to clear them anyway. I've hit and run over here. And yeah, so that's the end of Demon turn.
That was my 3, right?
That was your turn 3. So we'll
no, we have a combat.
oh yeah, we forget about this whole side of the table here, where there's a combat.
All right, so you go
So I'm
first.
initiative 4, so I go first.
Yep.
All right, we'll pile in these dudes. So Black Knights, 3 attacks each. Hitting on 3s, so that's 5 hits. Strength 5, toughness
3, winning on 2s.
winning on 2s. So 4,
All right.
2 rends.
Doesn't matter. For
Yeah,
us.
it doesn't rend, yeah.
Save 2, so we take 2 wounds. We have 16 attacks. Or, no, 12 attacks, sorry. Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s?
Yeah, weapon skill 3.
Oh.
Winning on 6s. 2 wounds.
And that's no APs?
No AP.
Okay, so armor saves. And 1 guy dies.
Alright, I lose by 1. We're good.
Okay, so I'm going to hit and run out of that. So initiative test. 5, I think that doesn't make it. Initiative 4. Okay,
So you're stuck with me.
so I'm stuck. Okay, so that combat is ongoing. Alright, we'll come back at the beginning of Ravenwing turn 3. Okay, Ravenwing turn 3. Movement phase is complete. I've moved Sammy's cadre up here into the ruins here. We're going to try and take out these. How many guys left there? Just 2?
Yeah.
2 guys left there in the ruins and try to at least get a point for doing something in this game. I'm still on 0 and Nick's on 30 or whatever. These guys over here are stuck. The 2 speeders there move this way. They're going to take some shots at the Thirster before you get stuck in combat. Well, you won't be stuck very long because it'll probably just kill people. And then the Sports Squadron has moved over that way to also fire at the Thirster. And yeah, that's it. So Psychic Phase, Winds of the Warp. So 5. Okay, we'll be back with Psychic Phase. Next, we're going to cast Veil of Time, and that will be
That's reroll saves.
reroll saves. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's on 5 dice, and that's
Warp charge.
going off. Or charge 2. So that's going off from 4 dice.
It's just reroll saves.
Reroll all saves.
Keep it.
Oh yeah? Okay. Okay, so the 2 speeders over there are going to be shooting at the thing over here. Are you going to drink?
Bloodthirster? Yeah, sure, it's fine.
Yeah? Okay. So
No, what's the AP on your Typhoon missile launchers?
AP3.
Yeah, okay, we'll drink.
Okay. So heavy bolters, both. I'll fire them both at the same time. 6 heavy. Oh, look at that! Look at that, guys! Look at that! That is the tail of the knight. Okay, so 1 hit and wounding on 6s.
Yep.
Okay. No hoots, and then Typhoon missiles. Look at that. And
Strength what?
and I rolled a 1. Doesn't matter. Okay, that was a complete whiff.
You're
okay.
rolling like I am.
I know. Okay, so we're gonna go over to the support squadron there. So there's 3 heavy bolters, and they have strafing run. So they're gonna be hitting on 3s. Hitting on 2s actually.
Who are they shooting at?
Okay.
Big Papa? Okay. On 6s.
1.
3 plus. He's good.
And Typhoons, same thing.
I'm assuming they're ranged lots.
Yeah, 48. And wounding on strength 8, so wounding on
Strength
2s.
7 now, so winning on 3s.
Okay.
And 4 up for the drink. Good.
Can't do anything this game. Okay, that's the end of my shooting. So we're gonna do assaults. So we got that battle there to resolve, and then these guys are gonna charge in. So Sammy adds automatic 3 to charge range. They're 3 inches away, so I'll just roll anyway.
Okay.
But because we might be able to wrap around. So
Yeah.
8.
I'm just gonna pull them off. So they all go do your 8. Like moving your 8.
8, and then consolidate. And then I consolidated, so I'm winded in there. And then let's do this combat here.
Okay.
So 3 attacks each for my Black Knights, hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s, right? All right, so that's 5.
5 wounds. Oh, that's not so bad. So 3, so and
Okay.
so I'm at 8 attacks now. 4s.
Wow. Your rolls today, Nick, are just spot on.
It's making up for the last months of nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
So you win by
Win by 3.
3. Leadership, I'm not too sure, but that passes.
Okay, so we passed leadership, so nothing happens. So they're stuck, and I'm going to hit and run attempt. Fail again. Okay, so they're stuck in there, and that's the end of my turn. So we're going to Demons turn 4. I have scored at the end of my turn, no, top of my turn. Okay, so I've scored nothing again.
3.
Alright, so end of Demons turn 4 movement phase. So the Screamer Star has moved over here probably to wipe out my squadron. Other than giving up kill points, I mean, they haven't really done much this game. Fate Weaver turned 90 degrees and is heading for the corner. This blue thingy has moved closer to these ruins. This Nurgling guy is still racking up the points for the home team. Be'lakor is flying again over here towards Sammy's squad. The Bloodthirster has come over onto this side of the squad to make a more strategic charge into people with weaker weapons. These guys are still stuck here, and these guys made a valiant dash across the gap to try and, because their objective's secure, to try and get within 6 of that objective. They moved, and then Nick rolled a 1 on the run, so he's 2 inches short of being within 6. So I might actually score some points in this game. So that's the end of the move. Winds of the Warp, you rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got me my 9 dice here. So
He'll do the 3d6 flicker fire into this unit. Goes off on 2. Do you want to try to deny?
it's fine.
Alright, do you want to jink?
Yeah, I'll jink.
7. So 3, 6, 7. He's hitting on 3s. And
even flicker fire is kicking ass.
so 1 pen and 1 glance. So do the pen first, I guess.
Okay, pen jink.
Fails.
And reroll. Ugh. So pen goes through.
5. Open top +1, so 6 is a multiplier.
Okay, so it doesn't take an extra one, but it does lose its base. So it's down 1 wound and it's kind of stuck there like that. Okay.
Sadie will do the beam.
Oh, there was the glancing. I didn't
there was
save
a
the
glance,
glancing.
yeah.
Yeah. So rerollable jink on the glancing, so that's fine.
So his beam weapon got 2 successes.
Okay.
You gonna let it go?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, so 2 hits, d6 +4. Ugh, 5. So nothing.
Okay.
He does nothing. 5 at 3d6 flicker fire at this thing. Oh, goes off a plenty.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. 8. So 5, 8. Hitting on 3s. And then 5s or 6s.
Ugh.
So 1 pen and 1 glance.
Okay.
Pen first, I guess.
Well, I didn't say I was jinking.
Oh, sorry. Well, you get to choose now.
Yeah. So I would have jinked because
Yeah.
I'm not going to be firing at anything next turn. So pen first.
Yep.
Okay. Reroll. Ugh.
6. Now he's destroyed. Yeah, you're open top, so he's destroyed.
Okay.
So d6. 5
Okay.
inches.
So hits the other guy.
And hits 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys.
6 guys. Nice.
So this guy, nothing. And I guess you can have him back.
I'll take care of that, guys. That's the point.
And then 6 guys, you can roll them up.
Okay. Yeah. So 2, 4. It's what? Strength 6. Strength 4.
Yeah.
So wounding on 3s. All right. So 4.
Reroll 1. So 3 guys out.
All right. Well, that's not a bad trade, I guess.
Remind me, I lose a warp charge
So-
next turn.
Your own spell has killed more units than I've killed the whole game. What do you think about that, Nick?
Well,
Maybe you shouldn't cast anymore.
kill the land speeder. I'm okay with that. He'll throw 4 at 46 or 3d6 flicker fire. Goes off on 2, so it goes off. You want to try deny?
How many dice you got left?
Just the 1 now.
Oh. Might as well. Goes off on 2.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. And nope.
All right, so 3d6. There we go.
Ouch.
16. So that's I have 1 warp charge left, but. So these 4, nothing. Okay, so then 5s and 6s. You were already jinking, so wow. Okay, so 2 glances.
I don't think I can jink anymore if I'm immobilized.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah, so I'm toast. I explode.
well, we have to see, right? So nothing. So you're toast. This guy's
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
All right, warp storm.
Now it's gonna be something bad. How much you want to bet?
Oh, Fate Weaver.
Did you already reuse your Fate Weaver?
It's his warlord trait that I get to reroll the warp storm.
Yeah.
10. So that is, if I'm not mistaken, everybody gets +1 to their invul save.
Not like you need it. You're already at 2+.
Well, everybody though, so that's nice. Yep, +1 to my invul.
Okay.
Okay. Shooting phase, they already ran. They will actually turbo boost. So, let's see, he can
I can't believe that they're allowed to do that.
6 and then
It's a
18.
little bit obnoxious.
And then, yeah, you know what? They're not going to try to do that. They're just going to move to contest. Bloodthirster, yes, will assault.
Okay,
so
well you're auto in.
I'm auto in.
There you go. You lost a wound, right? So you're on 6?
6 wounds, yeah.
Alright. Only 6 wounds, guys. No worries. Okay, so
I'm initiative 1, so all your shit goes first.
Okay, go for it. The big
6
kahuna.
Rage. Hitting on 3s. He has hatred.
Of course.
So converts most of them. D.
So one person's toast.
Yeah, so we're gonna Fatey reroll because I didn't use it yet. Good. So let's see.
It's not the same reroll as the Warp Storm table?
No, it's a separate reroll.
Of course. Okay, and those guys are alive.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I hit and ran, and I've gone over there, so I'm out of harm's way. I'm still contesting that objective there. And then let's do this comment here. So I go first. 2 guys left. Hitting on 3s. So 5 wounds and strength 5, so 2s. Okay, 4 wounds.
So they are at +1 invul now. So they take 2. So he was at 1. So he's at 3. Now these back. These hit. Need some 6s here. 1 6. So you got 1 save.
Makes
Good.
it.
So leadership. 9. We're at 6. So I lose 3 more wounds. So 1 plus. So then I'd be at 2 here.
Okay, and then I'm going to try and hit and run out. And I made it. After combat, the Nurgling has moved over there. He's got 2 wounds left, and my guy's hit and ran out there. I'm probably just going to come back in and try and at least get 1 point for killing that bunch of Nurglings. It's taken me the whole game to kill Nurglings. My guys are over there. I got 1 speeder left there, and I got 1/3 of my support squadron left. So that's the end of Demon's turn 4. Okay. So my turn 5, in the interest of time,
You get 2 points.
I think I'm going to concede this game. Because there's no way I can come back from 20-something point deficit against this army with what I have left. So thanks very much, Nick.
Good game. Sorry about
Great
that.
game. No, it's fine. I made some huge tactical errors. I'm going to talk about it in the post-match analysis. So Nick, how do you think your army did?
Well, I think it did well. Played I think a little smarter this time. It's a friendly game, but with tournament coming up, you got to play tight, because if you don't play tight, then you get lazy, and then that translates to tournament games.
Oh, I didn't expect any mercy, so
yeah,
don't worry about that.
Well, obviously it went well. I think my strategy panned out. When all you kept on the board or deployed was your squadron, then I knew I could put Nurglings here, and since that was 4 points starting turn 2, that you would have to focus your fire. So like Demons as an army, like especially my build, has a couple of key things, right? There's some redundancy, but like if you're shooting at my Nurglings and Horrors, I'm happy, because you're not shooting at my Bloodthirster at Fate Weaver.
Yeah.
You can see how Fate Weaver is like kind of the glue to the list.
Yeah, I thought that started the game right off with a fatal error.
It put you on the back foot.
Was not putting my force. I had this vision of everyone coming on turn 2 and like rocking the joint, and that just didn't work out. And those Nurglings, basically, that alone like won you the game.
Essentially, because it's from the beginning of the game, you started on your back foot.
Yeah.
Because you had to already catch up
and try and deal with those Nurglings.
Yeah, throwing like your like large unit with librarians and plasma talons and the hunter's eye at Nurglings, which is a bit of a tragedy, right?
Yeah.
So I guess in the future, knowing like I have infiltrators, there's an objective there. You don't want me placing an OBSEC infiltrator unit on the objective at the beginning. You put even just like a 5-man bike unit, or even like just you had a couple of land speeders. Yeah. That's enough to keep me off of it. Yeah. Yeah,
that's a big mistake I made, so we'll learn from that.
Yeah.
And otherwise, I just thought that your army with the saves and everything, it was just impossible for me to wound.
Yeah.
My initial thought was that I was going to bring a bunch of speeders with Typhoon launchers. Initially, I was going to bring more bike squads, maybe with some Grav or some Melta instead of those 2 extra speeders, but ended up deciding on bringing more speeders, but ended up that just nothing could get through. And
well, they were better than what Grav would have offered, or even Delta short range.
Yeah.
The thing with speeders, I would have focused more on. The only reason the Bloodthirster came in play is because you put your unit so close to him, right? The initial plan was to send the Bloodthirster and just kill that little bike unit, right?
Yeah.
But since you had moved, you'd hit and run and move all the way over here, it just gave me a good opportunity to throw the Bloodthirster in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like, he would have killed a bike unit maybe.
But I would have just lasted an extra turn, scoring no more points.
Yeah.
I couldn't. If I stayed in this unit, I would have been tied up by the Screamer Star again.
Yeah.
Maybe I could have killed this Nurgling, but then it would just be a contested objective, even if I did.
So the thing.
This Flamer here was, drove me away basically, because that Torrent crazy Flamer was just hardcore.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, and Bellicor again in this game didn't do very much. Well, he had that crazy shriek. Was that Fate Weaver? I can't remember.
He shrieked off.
But other than that, he didn't do much again. Just kind of flying around and floating.
Yeah, he's meant for redundancy. So you notice like I needed to grim this unit most of the game, right?
Yeah.
And then with the shots you had on the board, I wasn't too worried about you shooting off the Bloodthirster. You're kind of focused on other things. In games where there's more shots, I can grim them, and then I can invis the Bloodthirster.
Yeah. Well, I've definitely seen battles where Bellicor is just hardcore, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he did play more of a role last time, against the Wolfen and stuff. Obviously, eventually, I didn't want to get in with the Bloodthirster. My goal was to peg it with missiles and stuff, but, it kind of didn't make a difference there in the end.
I would have, if I were you, since all your Typhoons are strength 8, I would have tried shooting the Screamers, because every failed save would kill a Screamer.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's tough though when you got two re-rolling ones and you're like, it almost seems like a waste to shoot anything at them.
Yeah.
But then every time you kill one, it does make it better. I mean, it's so difficult.
Or like since there's a big deficit, like there's a big difference between psychic dice between you and me. Essentially, I think you should just choose a spell to try and deny. So like where I'm throwing 3, like if I get 2 successes on Cursed Earth, deny it. So then essentially they're on a 3-up reroll. So then it's a higher chance of me failing.
Yeah.
Then you can start focusing.
Yeah.
And then if you even if I just lose 1 or 2 Screamers a turn, by turn 3, if there's only 4 of them left, they're not as effective.
I find that very difficult working out. Generally, there's a rule of thumb on how many dice you should throw at something if you're just standard, But in terms of how much to throw in denying, I find that really hard to work out, especially when you've got less dice. And probably your advice is sound. Pick the one thing you really don't want to go off, and just throw everything at that, and everything else you're probably not gonna be able to stop it anyway. So
that's right. Like throwing 3 dice here, 3 dice there, you're really stretching to get denies. But if it's like okay, well, it's not so bad he gets this. Okay, it's not so bad he gets that. Oh, I really can't have him getting Cursed Earth off. Then boom, deny Cursed Earth.
So I brought the Librarian Conclave mostly to get the Hunter's Eye, but again, like last time where I had the Wordstorm Brotherhood with 4 guys, not that successful against so many dice. I wonder, is it better to try and compete in the Psychic phase or just try and neglect it altogether? Because for that amount of points, I could have brought a lot more stuff. So who knows?
The Black Knights are definitely, they're great. Like if you're talking pure competitiveness, I'm not a Dark Angels player.
No, I mean the Libby Conclave.
Yeah, Libby Conclave.
I should have left it at home on this battle when I knew there was going to be 20-something dice, Just like last time, what happened.
Yeah, but I can't deny everything, right? Veil of Time was pretty good, so it basically means, other than the Bloodthirster, if you had Veil of Time against the Screamers, I wouldn't have been able to do much, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you tank with your Chaplain up front, 4+ reroll.
Yeah.
So,
that was my point when I was rolling for powers. I was trying to just go for buff powers. I re-rolled any of the maledictions because those are just not going off, right?
Or you roll on telepathy and try to go for an invis.
But even still, when you got so many dice, just to need 1 or 2 6s, I mean. Yeah, and you were rolling hot today.
Yeah, admit it. There were some phases it was coming up me, but then you can also use the conclave rule to get 2s, right?
That's true, and I didn't do that because I wanted to cast more powers, but
sometimes in 40k I'm finding that you can't get greedy. Like you pick the 2 powers or the 1 or 2 powers you need to happen, and then do those. Because if you try, like sometimes I do, like I have 20 dice, so I can do that a bit more. But like, if you have something you need to get off,
Yeah.
like, boom, I need to get that off.
Yeah, no, that's true, and that's certainly something to learn from, how to play the psychic phase better. If you're gonna dabble, you gotta learn to play.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, so overall, I think I started off on the bad foot and I just couldn't recover because I think it's a bit of a mismatch for the Ravenwing. But it was a fun game anyway,
Yeah.
and I love playing these models. They just look fantastic, and you know, for me, that's part of the fun is just watching these things. I like the new runes. I think the table looks good.
Yeah.
Your army obviously looks fantastic, so I think it was quite good, and hopefully it'll be a good back rep.
Yeah.
Any last words, Nick?
No, that's it. If this goes up before the tournament, it might not. But if it does, there's Capital City Bloodbath in Ottawa, which is third weekend in August, so about 3 weeks, or 2 weeks from this weekend. Yeah, 2 weeks from this weekend. So 40k, War Machine, Batman, Star Wars X-Wing, and Age of Sigmar, 40k doubles. So there's a lot to do. There's a garage sale. Like it's going to be a ton of fun, so check it out. A painting competition as well. That's about it. And yeah.
Okay, well, thanks everybody for joining us for this bat rep. This will go up before next weekend, so if you do want to go to Capital City Bloodbath, do get your tickets. There probably will be space, and it's a great event. I won't be able to go, unfortunately, but do make yourself available. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.